So some of my friends have been wondering what it is that I've been up to. There's a few of you that know, but I've been pretty cryptic with the others. So I'd like to introduce you to myself. My name is Tammy, most notably these days called Nana or Linda by my children because I don't listen. So I've been on the road for almost a year now. Me and Kane traveled Yukon, Northwest Territories, BC, Saskatchewan, Manitoba. I spent a very frightful minus 53 in Manitoba and decided that this is going to be my last winter because that was crazy. So I'd like to introduce you to Tink now. This is Tink, my tiny Tahoe. She's a 2008 Chevy Tahoe 5.3 liter 4x4 that I have customized for myself and mainly Kane. She's all built out with Kane in mind because if any of you know me and him, you know that he likes to chase cars from in the car. So, welcome in to my tiny Tahoe. Let me explain a little bit of stuff we got going on. So, my bed platform can actually move. So, depending on where I'm parked, I can slide it either forward or backwards. I love my new addition, which is my Max Air fan, which keeps down on the condensation as well as getting rid of the lovely dog smells. I run everything off of EcoFlow. So I have a Delta 2 Max with the extra battery, as well as the EcoFlow alternator charger, which is essentially just a DC to DC charger that charges my batteries when I'm driving. I run an Eco Glacier fridge freezer combination. It does come with a ice maker as well, which I don't use, and I kind of wished I had that more space for my fridge or freezer combination. I have Starlink, which Starlink I'm not happy with you right now. So I used to have the second gen, which actually moved, and I had mounted all the time on the top of my ride. But 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, it pooched the bed after 2 years of awesome, excellent service. Starlink, I messaged them and told them what was going on, and what they did is they sent me a new dish, which I don't like, because my other dish, I could just mount it and go and forget about it. This one, not so much. So I did have it mounted, but the alignment wasn't great. So now I have to unplug the dish and stow it away every time I'm driving, which is really unfortunate because I like to listen to podcasts while I'm driving with no cell service. So let me open up the back here and see if I can get in and show you the command center. That was no easy task with this. So here's my command center. There's my Delta 2 Max and my extra battery. Orgonite, my Orgonite. My last piece is actually, I'll be in the studio in the fall. But if you know, you know. PlayStation that I run, all my camera equipment, and the world's tiniest garage. So I do have a 12 volts here set up that runs I have 4 camera system as well as my Max Air fan. And dusty. In this here basket, I have my Julka water heater, an extra Anchor battery that goes with it, my Wave 2 AC heater, as well as some other sundry things, mostly for Kane. And speaking of Kane, let me introduce you to Kane. Hey, sit, sit. This is Kane, my 4-year-old German Shepherd, who his favorite place in the whole world is in the car, chasing cars. And you might add, wow, he's such a good boy. Why is he sitting? Because I have the ball. When I have the ball, I am the lord of everything. So I'm going to throw it for him now because that's just cruel. So we've moved up just down the road. Where's my phone? So I use an app called iOverlander, and this spot I found on iOverlander. It's just a gravel pit off the highway where Kane can just run and be his joyful self. And now I can explain a little bit more of what's going on in here. So like I said before, I'm carnivore, so I don't have a pantry with any of that stuff, which makes my tiny little bedding. So this is my little drawer that has all my stuff in it. My stove and table fit under the bed, and this is basically what I have. Just stuff to cook with. Once I got this drawer, it changed everything. It took me a long time to get someone to make it for me because I am not a handy person. But I did find someone to make it for me, so thank you so much. A little bit more about, because we are all set up at camp. So, welcome to camp. The awning is, look at that guy. So happy right now. So happy. Where's your, go catch squirrels. Go catch squirrels. Go catch squirrels. He doesn't know what to do with himself. My awning, great buy. You won't ever see me setting it up because it's awkward as to do it with one person. Other guys do it quite well, but not me. So I do have a couple things that make my life easier. So I have a shore power that just runs in through his door, underneath the floor, up and around, and then my cord is right here. So if I'm at an RV place or somewhere that has shore power that I can charge my batteries, I take advantage of it. Inside here, you'll see that his door, everything was taken off. And the reason I did that is because he's locked me out of the car 3 times. The last time I was in Dauphin, Manitoba, it was cold. And yeah, I spent 45 minutes outside because the pizza delivery guy couldn't open my door. And I'm not joking, it was a pizza delivery guy. But this way, everything I own is covered in hair and always will be covered in hair. But this way I can vacuum it so that it stays a little bit cleaner, or as clean as it can be. But yeah, that's Tink. So for all of you, all of my friends who have been wondering what I've been doing, this is what I've been doing. Just living my best life. Raising my children and 2 grown men. And now it's my time. I don't know what I like anymore. I'm just so used to being that person that's taking care of everybody else that now it's my time. And I am enjoying every moment of it. You'll see back here too that I have a lovely weather station that lets me know what's it doing outside as well as what's it inside. And there's my 4 cameras. And unfortunately, they've already come in handy. I had broken down in the cusp, which I will try and put those pictures here. And I spent 4 days in a mechanic's parking lot. One night, some guy all dressed in black decided that he was going to try and get into my back basket. I have to stop my first reaction because my first reaction is to go out the door. No, not safe. But I did. I didn't go all the way out. And then Kane, of course, on cue, started barking. So the cameras are beneficial because unfortunately traveling as a single woman, it can be hairy at times. But I think I'm going to end the video here so that I can figure out how to edit it all together. So please bear with me. I'm just starting out, but I can guarantee if you subscribe, put notifications on, you're going to see some very beautiful parts of Canada, our beautiful country. So thanks for watching. Peace out.